Good morning. I love it when the snow is crunchy. It is beautiful. Flossmas lucky day 13. A little bit of snow overnight. It's supposed to last for another day before we go up over zero again. Just look at that sky. Look at that beautiful sky. You can see the marks on the lawn from where the kids were sliding. Yay! Now I'm going to go back inside. It's freezing out here. It's minus 10. Wind chill minus 20. Brrr. Hi, it's time to do my Tiny Decisions on my Tiny Decisions app to check and see what I'm going to be cross-stitching today. I haven't done a small project in a number of days, and I'm really keen to haul out my Flossmas projects from last year and get going on a project. So let's have a look at the Tiny Decisions app. I'm doing a voiceover. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so let's see if I can tie this in. Here we go. Let's see what it picks. Glory Be, which I have since learned this morning that is not called Glory Be. The designer company is called Glory Be with two E's, B-E-E, and the name of the project I'm working on is Hollyberries. And the name of the designer is Nancy Boyansky. Hi everybody, happy Flossmas, lucky day 13, Friday the 13th. It's me, Patty, coming to you from the extreme east coast of Canada, from the island of Newfoundland in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. It is a beautiful cold day today. It's minus 10 with wind chill minus 20, and then in 2 days time it's supposed to go up to plus 6 with rain. So that is life on the Avalon Peninsula of Newfoundland where we live. So I thought I'd touch base, do a little bit of stitching with you, seeing as it's Friday. Haven't done any stitching with you in ages because, and I do apologize for, I know my podcasts, I don't feel they're very exciting this year, especially when I had to miss 2 days because of the fact that I cannot get videos from my phone onto my iMac. I want to show you what I'm working on today. It's Glory Be. The designer is Nancy Boyarsky, who designs under the name Hollyberries. So this is the pattern right here. I really hope this is focusing, because I can't tell when I'm using my camera what's focusing and what isn't. So that's the pattern I am using. I did a conversion of all of my, see, it called for DMC or Sullivan's. I'm not familiar with Sullivan's. Oh, actually, the name of this is probably Hollyberries. Yes, it is. Glory Be is the name of the designer. I'm sorry, or is the name of the design company. Nancy Boyarsky is the designer, and Hollyberries is the name of the cute little pattern, Hollyberries. So that's what I'm working on today. I have substituted for all Victorian motto threads, and I think they look very similar to what is shown in that picture with the greens and the pinks. So I think it's going to look very, I'm aiming for a similar look, just using Victorian overdye or Victorian motto sampler overdye threads. All right, so let's get cracking. Now, first of all, let's find my needle. Oh, I also wanted to show you, I made candles yesterday, so that was one of the things on my Tiny Decisions app. And I did my Tiny Decisions app this morning, which chose the Hollyberries pattern, although I had it called Glory Be. So here's one of my candles. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. This one, the wick is fairly straight. You can see down at the bottom. I need to get, I didn't realize I needed to also purchase the little wax bottoms that stick onto the bottom so your wick doesn't move around, so that'll be next, but I'm really pleased with how these turned out. I used cinnamon and orange. I can't smell the orange at all, I must admit. I can smell a little bit of cinnamon, but the beeswax is really the most the most powerful of the scents, and I love the smell of beeswax, so that's gorgeous. Put that there. Okay, let's see, where am I? the question of the day. Looks like I have all the greens done. So moving into the darker pink. Not a problem. If you've never used Victorian Motto sampler threads, it is really good. The colors are fantastic and it's really good value. You get, I think, 2 if not 3 skeins of thread floss from on her cards, so it's really good value for money, and of course the colors are gorgeous. I need to do another order. This is from the Primitives. I ordered a Primitives collection set. Now I need to do another order and get another collection. The collections are a great way of gathering some colors without having to pick and choose when you're trying them out. There we go. This is a cute little pattern. Love to get it finished. Then I can put Christmas 2019 on it. I don't mind if I don't have it fully finished. If I have the stitching finished in 2019, then I'm happy with that, to put 2019, because the date, the year is on it. So I'm happy enough to put 2019 on this. I forgot to mention this is from the 2016 Just Cross Stitch Holiday Ornament Special. Did they put out an ornament special this year? If they did, it was gone so quickly. Michael's is the only place I can get it here, unless I order it online. It was gone so quickly I didn't even see it. I'm stitching this on just plain white 28 count Monaco, which is an even weave and a fabric I really enjoy stitching on. I'm much more an even weave girl than a linen girl. So I hope everybody's got a great weekend planned. We have a bit of a busy weekend. Well, Sunday is going to be busy. So my husband and 2 of my boys are going to be at Cub Camp this weekend, which means myself and my oldest son will be finding fun things to do together on Saturday. They get back early Sunday morning. We've got my husband's children's Christmas party. We had his adult Christmas party last Saturday. And then the boys, all 3 boys have been invited to a neighbor's son's for a birthday party. And we also had to turn down another invitation for a birthday party. It's a crazy busy weekend. Well, Sunday is crazy busy. I'm hoping to get stitching done tonight. On my secret stitching, I really need to get some more done on my secret stitching. But it's nice to be able to sit and stitch and chat with you. Oops. Without worrying about the secret part that you're going to see. Went over too far. So that's that top bit done. So blue is off to be neutered today, which is why I'm doing a little stitch with me now with my hair in a mess and no makeup on, because I don't know how he's going to feel when he gets home, and I have a feeling I won't be able to do any filming, so I decided I would do do it now. Hopefully I'll be able to edit, because I'm not going to have a chance to edit this morning. But he was very nervous when I left him. He barks when he's nervous. I've mentioned that before. So he was barking his head off when I left him. So I hope everything goes well in the surgery. The boys all gave him big kisses and hugs and wished him well this morning. They understand what's happening, what a neuter means. But they're quite concerned that, he is 10 and he's going to be under anesthetic for the surgery, so there's always concerns that way. I'm trying not to be worried. It would be pretty devastating if something happened to Blue at this stage. Oh, have I made another mistake? Yes, I have. Oh my. At least I caught it early. I feel like I'm doing more frogging than I am stitching here lately. And I think there's a reason for that feeling, because I think it's true. Here we go. I haven't had a pet that's been spayed or neutered in quite a while, so I cannot remember what, apart from, I imagine, keeping him quiet, what the recovery regime or regiment is going to be. Kind of looks to me like I'm tipped a bit in the camera, so if you're looking at me and I'm a little bit crooked, my apologies. I mentioned yesterday that I had to start taping on my camera, so I'm really hoping that the volume is going to be adequate for the video. It always used to be, but because I've been using a microphone with my because I've been using a microphone with my phone, which does not hook up, sadly, to my camera, I'm used to the quality of sound that I get with the microphone, so I'm a little nervous about the quality of sound that I get now with my camera versus my microphone on my telephone. Has anybody else had trouble getting videos from their iPhone 7? Well, to their iMac? One of the problems, our iMac is almost 10 years old, and it's starting to, in the next year or so, we're probably going to be looking at a new one, which we can't do right yet. And of course, I really like doing these Flossmas videos, which is testing the limits of the iMac's capability right now, because I use that computer for my videos and my business, and so I do all my designing on that computer and such. So it's a very important computer. So when it's not working well, I find that a little frustrating and a little frightening. I have everything saved, but it's still a little scary to think that, eventually I'm going to have to replace that computer, and there's so much information on there that I need for my business. Here we go. That little section's almost finished. feeling this is going to be a nice, satisfying, hopefully quick stitch. If I don't have to frog too much. Do you have any stitchy plans for the weekend? I'm secret stitching. That's my plans for the weekend. Which is unfortunate because I'd really love to share it with you. It's something, well, it's secret because I've designed it and it's going to be submitted to the A Needle Pulling Thread magazine. But it's not like anything I've ever done before design-wise, so I'm a little nervous about how it's going to go over. Hopefully people like it. Looks like that one wanted to come out right away. So I've got a hankering for Chinese food. I'm hoping that my son and I tomorrow can go get some Chinese food for lunch or for supper. I think that'll be nice. We're going to have a good evening. It's on Friday nights we always have family movie night. So tonight I'll need to have supper, which is pizza, ready early for the boys to get on the road. They're not camping, they're having a camp, but they're actually at a cabin versus tents. So they're going to be doing that this weekend, Friday, Saturday night. And I'm hoping to get some more house cleaning done and some more decorating done around the house. I was really hoping to I have never been this late before getting my tree up. However, my husband is not going to be home this weekend to put the tree up, so maybe Monday. We're thinking about maybe Monday doing it, depending on weather. But he'll need to come home. See, we go off into the woods and cut our own tree, and which is really fun, but you need daylight, and by the time he gets home from a normal day's work, it's dark already. So what's that little dot? Dusty Rose Ultra Very Light. Oh my goodness, there is an even lighter pink there. I think I'm just going to put my medium pink there. You can't even really see it in the picture. Anyway, I started my Christmas baking last night. It was immediately taken off to my husband's potluck today for lunch. So my Christmas baking was started and is already gone. So I need to remake those. I made squares. They're called Tweeties. So I'll need to remake those. Maybe I'll do a video of me remaking them over the weekend and give you the recipe. It's a really nice recipe and fairly traditional in this province at Christmas. It's not a really traditional recipe, it's just a popular one that would have been made when I was a little girl. So I'm woefully behind in some of my Flossmas and Vlogmas watching. I hope to get a bit more caught up this afternoon. I like having podcasts and vlogs, Flossmas on when I'm puttering around the house. So I did get a few watched yesterday. I always watch Caroline off the Grid Needle Arts. And I was watching Allie at, she does Vlogmas, which is at Little Drops of Wonderful. And Sandra at Cherry Heart Podcast. She's also doing Vlogmas and just did a regular podcast yesterday. Also watching, Michelle, Benny Stitchy, Michelle Garrett, and Ginger Gerald. Although I'm a little bit behind on Gerald's, I need to get caught up. Who else? Those are the ones that I'm thinking of offhand. I'm trying to watch a few new to me ones as well, but I can't remember the names, so hopefully next time I do a video I'll remember some names. The disadvantage of mentioning things that you were watching is, of course, that you forget some of the names, and hopefully I don't end up insulting anybody by not remembering names, podcast names. As you can see, I'm mainly an in-hand stitcher, and by and large I use the sewing method for my stitching, but I do go back to, what's it called, stab method, just the up and down method, if I am struggling to see the holes in fabric like I do on linen and like I am on my secret stitching project. Unfortunately, I need to maybe put some dark fabric underneath or light fabric underneath it so that I can see the holes a little more easily. There goes the garbage truck. It's garbage day on our street. I like having it on Fridays. Get everything cleaned up and taken care of for the weekend. Not. This knot doesn't want to come out. It's a big one too. I think I'm actually going to have to cut that one out, which is unfortunate. But I'm not having a knot at the back of my work. So let me just end that. You can usually get the knots out, but that one, I don't know what I did there, but that one was not budging. Okay. If at first you don't succeed, try the other end. There we go. Well, I think I will end the video there. I don't want to take up too much of your time. because I know that there's lots of other Flossmas and Blogmas videos to watch out there. I'd like to thank you for watching. Like I said, I know that there's a lot of other Vlogmas and Flossmas videos out there for you to watch, so I really appreciate you taking time to drop into my little corner of the YouTube internet. So take care, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.